So I'll start out by defining some basic terms so that we don't end up in a situation like I say to do Tetris and then we're confused on which of the three things I could have meant I did intend. Uh, so the game of Tetrisweeper consists of two main activities. There's this one where I'm dropping pieces analogous to the game of Tetris. I'll call this bricklaying or just laying. I don't know if the community has decided on terms, so if there is a term that's widely accepted, let me know and I'll switch to that. The goal of the bricklaying activity is to fill rows, fill lines if you will, and of course depending on how you use your pieces, you can set it up so that multiple rows are filled at once. So from a line fill, a single line fill if you will, to a double fill, to a triple fill, up to a tetrafill. The other aspect of the game, the other activity, is this one that corresponds to the Minesweeper, to the game of Minesweeper. And I'll just be calling it sweeping. In this game, you are either flagging or revealing each tile according to the same rules as Minesweeper. And the goal of sweeping is to correctly flag or reveal every tile in the row. Doing so for a filled row will clear it. I don't think there are specific terms for how many lines you clear at the same time. It's just n lines cleared. But there is something special about filling a row and then immediately clearing it before the next piece locks in. That would be a line sweep. Different terms for the numbers exist. There's duo sweep and trio sweep. I don't find much use in those. But, of course, there's the special one, which is the Tetrisweep. And that would be where you do a tetrafill and then immediately sweep it before the next piece locks in. And then award me the Tetrisweep. The other way you can do this is by prepping your board such that when the eyepiece comes and you solve it on the way, it gets cleared instantly, so an instant Tetrisweep. Let's see. Similar logic applies to the T-spins. So to get a T-spin sweep, you have to perform a T-spin fill and then sweep it so that it immediately gets cleared. And there's the T-spin sweep. Of course, you can do the same thing where you prep the board and then solve it before it locks in, so then you get an instant T-spin sweep. Do note, however, that if you do a T-spin fill, then you have to sweep all of the lines that you do fill in order for it to count as a T-spin sweep. So this, even though it was only one line, it got filled and cleared, so it counted as a T-spin sweep. But if I were to do something like this, that's the same thing, but a second line got filled that isn't getting cleared, so it didn't count as a T-spin sweep. Let's see. I think that's everything I wanted to cover uh, in this episode. So, uh, as always, if you have any questions, join